After the webinar, we actually got a few questions that are kind of interrelated, so I thought I'd spend a little time and talk about those. The first question we got from quite a few people was, what about B vitamins? If I stop eating grains, am I going to get enough B vitamins? And the second one was around that there's no difference, or we didn't mention the difference between complex and simple carbohydrates, and they're kind of related. So let's talk about both of those. First of all, I have to say I'm shocked at how many people wrote in and said, what about B vitamins? Because as a practitioner of natural medicine, I've been talking about the importance of B vitamins for years, literally. And it's B vitamins are one of 3 nutrients, I would say, that everybody needs, because B vitamins are so important in our body. They play an intermediate role between almost everything in our body that needs to be created. So if you take one chemical and you want to turn it into another chemical in your body, you need those B vitamins. You need those B vitamins for energy. Folic acid has been really well proven to prevent birth defects, cleft palate, a few other things. And it's just a really important nutrients. And so when people say, what about the B vitamins if I'm not taking grains, they have to stop for a minute and think how those B vitamins get in those grains, because most of the grains that you eat have B vitamins added into them. And the reason why is because when grains are in the wild and farmers actually farm them, the grain actually does contain a large amount of B vitamins, but most of the B vitamins are contained on the outside of the grain. So it's either the bran or the germ. The outside of a grain contains most of the B vitamins. Whenever we process grains, we strip off the bran and the germ, and all we're left with is kind of the inside of a grain, which has virtually no B vitamins in it, so they have to supplement back in there. So yes, you will be getting enough B vitamins, because some of the best sources of B vitamins are in fact meats, and in specific they're organ meats, so like liver and heart, kidneys, those kind of things have the absolute highest amount of B vitamins in them. But just proteins in general do have enough B vitamins. If you're ever considering getting pregnant, then I do suggest that people do take extra B vitamins, just because it's so important at that time. Okay, so simple and complex carbohydrates are also on the list, and surprisingly, when we're talking about weight loss, there's almost no difference. And so I know someone out there is going to go and look in the glycemic index and find exceptions to what I'm about to say, and there are exceptions, but in general, there's almost no difference between the whole grain and refined grain. So type in glycemic index someplace and look up rice and see where rice lands on the glycemic index. You'll find that white rice is almost no different than brown rice. Inside your body will treat exactly the same. So yes, if you're looking for things like fiber and more nutrients and those kind of things, yes, you want to be eating more complex carbohydrates, but most people are going to eat a carbohydrate, a grain, like they're going to eat almost anything, which is ground. Once you grind a grain, then you're really destroying a lot of the nutritive value in it. So you just want to kind of avoid all carbohydrates as possible when you're looking for weight loss, and that's what our focus is. So as people who have been following me for a little while and looking at my videos notice that kind of my hair's a little shorter today. I'm starting to train for a race, an upcoming race. In fact, I'm just about to step out and go for a run. Why don't you all come and join me? So anyway, I hope you all have a great day.